Joining us, Levi Sumagaisai. She has been following this today, and she's going to explain exactly what is going on and will these blue check marks ever come back. Levi, good to see you. Thanks so much for being with us. I guess my first question to you is, this was delayed time and time again. Elon Musk said a couple of weeks ago that it would be this date, I believe March 31st. Didn't happen, but now it has happened. What is, I guess, the modus operandi of Elon Musk? Why does he not want you and me to have a blue check mark like we used to?
Twitter last October, and since then has, he's instituted all kinds of changes. One of the things that happened was he bought Twitter for more than what it was really worth. He bought Twitter for $44 billion. And since then, he has tried everything he can to try to bring some revenue in. And one of the things that he wants to do is to charge everyone who wants a blue check mark. Now, Twitter instituted the blue check mark, more than a decade ago. And Twitter did that because it was sued by someone from the Bay Area, Tony La Russa, former A's coach, over someone impersonating him on Twitter long time ago. And so Twitter started to verify notable people, celebrities, officials, journalists like you and me. And what Elon Musk is now saying is that everyone needs to pay for that blue check mark.
$8 a month they need to pay if they want that blue check mark. We'll see how many people actually do that. Is there concern, do you think, Levi, amongst, I guess, the higher echelons within Twitter, that not a lot of people are going to pay that? They just don't want, it's not that much money, but they don't want to have, I guess, the stigma of being shown that they're paying $8 a month just to keep that blue check.
Right. I think there is concern at Twitter. What Musk tweeted today was that some celebrities who kept their blue check marks, they have claimed on Twitter that they're actually not paying for them. So then Musk tweeted today, actually, I'm paying out of pocket for a few celebrities to keep their check marks. Now, there's sort of an issue there, right? Like, there are some celebrities who have said they do not want to pay Twitter for this. So it's going to be interesting what happens in the next couple of days, whether, celebrities will tell Elon Musk and Twitter, hey, take the blue check mark off my name.
Yeah, does that bode well for the Twitter Blue program if Elon Musk is kind of subsidizing some of these really high-profile accounts, to keep their blue checks? How does that bode well for, I guess, the brand itself?
Right. It seems like quite a mess, frankly. I don't know how it bodes well that, the person who's trying to make money from Twitter is now subsidizing some blue checks. And it's going to be very interesting to see what else will come out of this, right? Like, so, for example, the White House has lost its blue check. A bunch of government and official accounts have lost their blue checks. And that's a problem because, some politicians are tweeting now, like, if there's an emergency, if there's a natural disaster, if there's, news that people really need to know, and, Twitter has served that purpose for us for a while. If there's news that people really need to know from you and me, from officials, from government agencies,
National Weather Service,
people can impersonate. Yeah, exactly. People can impersonate, the Weather Service for $8 a month.
Yeah. Levi, though, speaking of impersonation, obviously we're coming up on an election year. A lot of candidates who file to run for whatever office, they're going to be making social media accounts, Twitter accounts, and usually those would be verified to know which one was the right one. Is that going to be a problem, you think?
Yes, I think that's going to be an issue. I think, especially right now when there are so many when the country's sort of polarized, when there's a lot of misinformation and disinformation out there, where there are, just people believe what they want to believe. I think it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, we're putting up on our screen right now just some of the reaction from everyone.
Right.
So much. It really covers the gamut of people who lost. You can see mine there. I was just kind of tongue-in-cheek there, saying I was feeling exposed without my blue check.
Right.
Let's talk about those without the blue check now. Apparently, they don't have the benefit of two-factor authentication. That's now only for blue check marks for security purposes. I know we're talking about a lot of the problems this brings, but that's one, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, let's just take you and me. If someone impersonates you or me, they can say that there's breaking news that isn't true, right? If people are able to log in as us because we are not paying for the blue check mark, that's a problem. So that's one thing, and then it sort of brings to mind what happened when Elon Musk first bought Twitter. He right away instituted, you have to pay $8 a month and you can get verified. And that happened soon after, like I think in November, it happened that there were tons of just paying accounts that impersonated companies and officials. And what I distinctly remember was there was a impersonation of the Eli Lilly account, the drug maker.
Yeah.
And they tweeted insulin is free for everyone.
Yeah.
And
their stock price went up.
Did not sit. Absolutely. And so, it's a market mover. There's just so many ways this could go wrong.
Yeah. Do you think it'll ever be reversed? Have we crossed the Rubicon? We're talking about blue check marks. Obviously, we've been covering so much of the horrible news that's happening not only here, but around the world. And it seems like, we got to keep that perspective. But there are real world implications for this.
Yes, you're right. Do I think it's going to be reversed? First of all, that was your first question. This is Elon Musk. He is constantly, sort of doing all kinds of things. He reverses himself all the time. He, sometimes over promises, under delivers. It's just hard to know what's going to happen next. I think, one of the things is there's already some analysis starting to come out about just how many people did keep their blue check and or how many people are paying for blue checks, and it doesn't seem like a whole lot of Twitter users. So it's going to be interesting to see how Elon Musk and Twitter how they deal with this. Real life implications. I mean, all kinds of things, right? Twitter has been used to organize activists or organize events. There could be, a lot of the online activity on Twitter can spill over into the offline, into the real world. And yes, there are real world implications of this.
All right, Levi Sumagaisai, we appreciate your insight, your reporting into this major story today, and we'll talk again. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.
All right, hope you found that informative there. Obviously, that was a major story we wanted to get to today. Just want to put up some of all of these tweets, and you can see there some of our colleagues here at Fox, some other bigger accounts there. Our friend Matthew Seedorf, he says, insert blue check tweet here. Hashtag Twitter. Our friend Alex, he says, I started paying for Twitter Blue a few months ago as a TV news reporter. He said that is why. And so many others. Justin Lum, he says, farewell, blue check. You've lost all meaning. And then Elon Musk responding about who is getting this special treatment, the subsidized blue check. He says just William Shatner, LeBron James, and Stephen King, the novelist.